Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a May wrap-up video to tell you what book I read and what I rated it. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with the books that I read on my Kindle, and I reread the whole Hunger Games trilogy. So Hunger Games I rated a 5, Catching Fire I rated a 5, and then Mockingjay I rated a 4 just because it was a little slower than the rest of the books. The next book that I read was Iced Out by Veronica Eden, and I rated that 4 stars, and it was a hockey romance and it's brother's rival. Then I read Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and I really wish I had the physical copy to show you guys, but I do not because I did not get it. So I had to buy it on my Kindle because I needed to read it since the whole book talk community made a pact to read it. So I rated that one a 5. Literally, actually, no. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, 1,000,000 stars. I love that book, and I literally could not stop thinking about it for at least a week after I read it, and it ruined every other book for me. I was in a slump for a little bit because I genuinely did not want to move on, and I am counting down the days until the sequel is out, which isn't until November. So what am I gonna do until then? I'm not quite sure, but it's okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, and now we're moving on to the physical books I read this month. Okay, so I read the whole entire Calamity Montana series by Will and Ash, and I actually read the first one at the end of April, but I'm gonna just include it anyway. If you don't know about the Calamity Montana series, basically they're all interconnected standalone, so each book is a different couple, but it was the first couple and then the next couple was introduced at the end of this, so then it's you know how it goes. So I'm going to tell you my ratings for the whole series. So first we have The Bribe, and I rated this one a 5. Then I have The Bluff, and I rated The Bluff a 4. I rated The Brazen a 4.5. 4.5s are tricky because 4s are just okay. 4.5s are right there. I would give it a 5-star, but something was just missing, a little something. And then 5 obviously is the highest, the best. Next, The Bully. I also rated this a 5-star. I think The Bully was actually my favorite in the whole series. I just love enemies to lovers. It really hits every time. And then I rated The Brawl a 4.5. So again, it's not quite a 5, but it's not quite a 4 either, so 4.5. The next books I read were the Prep series by Elle Kennedy. So we have Misfit and Rogue, and let me just say that the synopsis for these are very misleading, to be honest with you, because you seem this is one couple and this is one couple, but there are multiple point of views for both books. So it's however many characters there are, there's 6 or something, and each book, even though it's focused on one set of characters, each book has multiple POVs, so it's kind of a whole story, and it's very both of these are very interconnected. This story moved on to this story, even though the backs say they're about 2 different people. So very interesting, very intriguing. Okay, I rated Misfit a 4, and I rated Rogue a 3. 3s are really hard for me. I hate giving 3s, but 3s are just kind of it was not very enjoyable. I read it because I had to, not because I wanted to. And I would have DNF'd it, but then I wouldn't have known what was going on, you know, because I really want to read the next one. Misfit, I was very intrigued, and then this one just didn't hit as hard. I don't know, first in the series always hit harder for me than sequels, so I don't know. And then I reread The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker because I love this book and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. So 5 stars, still love. I forgot what happened in this book, and I still cried at the end. Last book that I read in the month of May was One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, and this, how do I describe this book? It has a mythical plot twist to it because the characters are witches. So witches, rival families, modern day New York, Romeo and Juliet retelling. And that's the best way I could describe this book to you. And and I rated it a 4. I enjoyed it. I was confused because I had no idea what was going on at first, but not bad. Let me know if you like these monthly wrap-ups. I'm gonna try to do them every month because why not? Goodbye.